Good morning. 1st of November, Wednesday, so English speaking episode. And we have 3:38 p.m. And today it will be crossover episode because in English and comic book unboxing. So let's see what this box contains today. Okay, so the first book is Ostatnia Noc, which means more or less last night, number 60 in collection. And yeah, we have Justice League here on the cover, and on the back cover we have Green Lantern, so I estimate, let's say 2005. Let's see. 1996. So 9 years. I misshot about 9 years. Okay, so let's see few random pages. Okay, so we have this red guy, Flash, green guy, Green Lantern, and they are discussing something. And at the beginning, some spaceships. Yeah, I have no idea what this is all about. Green Lantern, remembering the hero. So it seems that one of the Green Lanterns died during this event, and they are building monuments for his memory at the end of this book. Okay, so the story probably will be related to some Green Lantern episodes. Oh, and this is kind of miniature 4 panels on one page, 4 page on one page. Interesting. Okay, so let's see what exactly. Okay, so it seems that this Ostatnia Noc was translated not last night, but final night, and we have final night preview or prelude, overture, something like that, and chapters 1-3. This is Emerald Night, Final Night Chapter 4, and Funeral of a Hero. And we have it collected here. The Final Night New Edition collected, and exactly this prologue. Dusk, darker grows the night, keeping hope alive. So this is this element. Emerald Night. The Final Night, and Funeral for a Hero. So this is a nicely collected story. Yeah, so basically the Final Night New Edition collected. This is it. Okay, so it actually looks like a Green Lantern story. And yeah, which one exactly? I'm not sure. I'm not very experienced with differentiating the Green Lantern instances, Green Lantern heroes, more or less like Flash instances. Oh, we have at least 2 lanterns here. Yeah, so it seems that this will be Green Lantern dedicated story, and it has around 160 pages. Okay, second book, Deathstroke, Zawodowec, more or less mean professional, I guess, Deathstroke professional. Issue number 61 in our collection. We have Batman and Deathstroke on the cover and Deathstroke on the back cover. And I'm more or less, I'm again guessing 2005. Not sure why, but it looks like this. 2016. This time I missed 11 years. So first I missed 9 years, now I missed 11. Okay. So we have this Deathstroke guy here. And how many pages? Around 200, so slightly bigger. And let's see what we have here. Oh, we have Superman. Yeah. Oh, we have Batman on the cover, but it seems that he will be fighting with Superman. At least in the end. Yeah, it's brutal. I'm not sure if I should show every random frame. Oh, I have no idea who is this guy. White suit. It seems quite interesting. I don't like this modern style of drawing and coloring and dynamics, but this looks like a modern story, but heavily inspired by old comic books. This looks very interesting, very interesting. And we have Robin here and Deathstroke woman. Deathstroke woman. Yeah. This is brilliant. Okay, let's see exactly what we have here. Okay, so this book looks more or less like DC Rebirth. Actually, this is DC Rebirth, Deathstroke Rebirth 1. And this is prologue to this professional story. And this is first 6 issues and 7 and 8 issue. Professional final chapter or something like that. So more or less Rebirth and first 8 chapters. And we have it here. And actually we have this collections Deathstroke the Professional, but it is not clickable. So we just more or less can estimate that this is the story. Yeah, and this is first 8 issues and DC Rebirth. Yeah, and this is actually fourth incarnation of Deathstroke, for 4 incarnation of the story. Yeah, like more or less everything in DC. Yeah, and this looks kind of nice. This is new story, so it is more or less new, fresh introduction to Deathstroke. Deathstroke. His Marvel counterpart is Deadpool. Deathstroke and Deadpool. Yeah, it's sometimes messing this up. Yeah, so this is probably his protege. His pupil, I guess. So Batman will fight with Deathstroke and Robin will fight with this girl. More or less, it seems like that. Yeah, and this is rather brutal, more brutal than this Green Lantern book. So maybe I'll just show 2 more pages. Okay, so this was unboxing of my monthly Bohaterowie i Złoczyńcy, wielka kolekcja komiksów DC comic book subscription. So every month I'm receiving 2 issues of this subscription. Yeah, and this time it was Ostatnia Noc, so final night, and Deathstroke, professional Deathstroke, Zawodowiec. It has around 160 pages. This has around 200 pages. This is late 90s, and this is mid 10s, 2016. So this is Rebirth, and this is an older version of Universum DC. Yeah, this seems to be more old school and rather toned, dedicated to Green Lantern and maybe some part of Justice League. And this is rebirth of and origin story of Deathstroke. I guess this is kind of origin story, or at least introduction to a new version of Deathstroke, and he's fighting with Batman and Superman here. This is rather toned. This looks kind of brutal. If I would have to pick one from those two, I would pick this Deathstroke. It seems more interesting. Yeah, this can introduce some nice lore to Green Lantern story, but yeah, this I personally think that Deathstroke is a very interesting person because he is rather closer to human than the superhero. It has some mutation introduced by chemical substance, but he's still more or less acrobatic guy and more or less a gunfighter. So nice counterpart to Batman. They are more or less in the same league, in the same power level. And Green Lantern, yeah, there's a guy with ring and green shiny things. Yeah, so I would pick this. Okay, so thank you for watching, and yeah, I will record short about how to call this? The next episodes of unboxing. This short should be already published, so we'll see which comic books they will be in the next month. And thank you for watching. See you next week in English and next day in Polish. Bye.